And in quite breathtaking form, beat Camilla Martin out of sight. The champion, Camilla Martin, from 1999 in the Worlds. Absolutely destroyed yesterday in a breathtaking performance from Zhang Ning. And Audina Tiptuan not far behind her, taking out Kanako Yonekura. Tiptuan obviously originally from Indonesia, but now living and representing the Netherlands. Let's have a look at the way that Zhang made it through. Well, no one's run her close. In fact, she's got better and better as the opposition's got tougher, so she's raised her game. And her highest level came in the first game against Camilla Martin, who was broken really in spirit by the time the second game came and offered not a lot of opposition. And Audina Tiptuan, Johanna Projatsova of the Czech Republic, got just 1 point. More difficult one against Kun Wai-che of Hong Kong. Then back to overdrive against Petra Oberzia of Germany. And looked sensational against Kanako Yonekura, who was bothered, bewildered and beaten out of sight. 11-5, 11-love in the quarterfinal yesterday. Head-to-head between these two, 5-3 in Audina Tiptuan's favour. Last meeting in the Swiss Open semi-finals, Zhang won that, 11-9, 11-5. And to the untrained eye, Jill, I would have Zhang just a slight favourite going into this.
Most definitely. I was so impressed with the way she played against the #7 seed and former champion Camilla Martin in that quarterfinal yesterday. As you say, absolutely destroyed her in that second game, 11-love. And it wasn't that Camilla was playing badly, it was that this lady was just brilliant. I think also her height advantage is going to be a deciding factor. She's much taller than Audina. And I think that's going to be very much in her favour.
Yes, 1m75 Zhang Ning, 1m61 Audina Tiptuan.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zhang Ning, China.
So the second semi-final, Gong Wen-na already through, the #4 seed from China. Is it going to be an all-Chinese final? She's the favourite, Zhang Ning, the #2 seed, against Audina Tiptuan, the #3 seed. The last Indonesian winner, of course, Audina now from the Netherlands, but originally from Indonesia, Suzy Susanti, 10 years ago in this very stadium. How about that for control at the very start?
Well, it's amazing. Usually it takes the players a little while to find their range of shot, but that was absolutely perfect.
Service over, love, 1. One all.
That's just over-pressing at the start here.
Yes, and I'm a little bit surprised because certainly yesterday in her quarterfinal she was very willing to play the rallies out, long, hard-fought rallies at the start of the match. And I wonder if she's just a little bit nervous. Of course, now she must see herself having disposed of Camilla Martin as a strong favourite for the title. Added pressure.
Service over.
Wonderful shot.
1-2.
China have won 8 of the last 10 ladies singles gold medals at Worlds, including 2001 where Gong Wen-na won the gold.
2 all.
But she's out to change all that. Excellent defence from Audina Tiptuan. Eventually it goes away. Back-breaking shot she makes. Reminded her from yesterday when the ball goes over on the backhand side and she plays forehands. One of the rare backhands you'll see her hit. Here's an example, missing out that time though.
4-2.
Yes, and this is the real danger for anybody playing around the headshot, because you're leaping backwards and bending the back in such a way is susceptible to dragging the shuttle wide of that sideline.
It's a beautiful tough shot at the net from Zhang. Hardly any margin for error.
Service over. 2-5.
A slightly embarrassed smile. That was a little reckless.
Zhang.
Just in the European final did Tiptuan. Lost to Yao Ji. That's the element of surprise she has.
3-5.
She got on the attack and was gradually moving further towards the net. Done the same again.
Yeah, suddenly recognising the attack's the best policy here.
I think it has to be, actually, because if she goes on the defensive, I think that Zhang Ning has such deception overhead and such reach that she's going to play herself into difficulty. So I think she has to take the initiative in every rally.
Well played.
5-all.
Really looks energised now. It was a slightly sluggish start from Tiptuan, but not now. Look at the care here.
Service over.
Really class rally.
5-all.
Excellent drop shot from Zhang.
Yeah, Smia really playing herself into trouble. If you play a cross-court drop, the obvious reply is a block from your opponent, which means that you have the full diagonal of the court to cover.
Gorgeous rally from Zhang Ning.
6-5.
Yeah, she seems so calculated in her outmanoeuvring policy. Twice I thought Mia was never going to get back that net shot, but somehow she did.
Well, it was a rally that took a lot out of both players.
Play, please.
Mike Walker calling Mia Audina Tiptuan back to play. It's very, very hot down there. You can see the sweat racing down Audina's body.
Service over. 5-6.
She's certainly being aggressive.
Yeah, she is, and not only the aggression, but the fact she has so many options. She's so deceptive overhead. She has this lovely, relaxed style, very floppy wrist, and she can hold the racket head until the very last moment, so you don't know if it's going to be cross-court or straight down the line.
Seven, 6.
And even like that, a punch clear. Rather than giving the shuttle a lot of height, still playing it to the back of the court, but keeping the shuttle fairly low.
Service over. 6, 7.
She's got some of the highest clears that you'd ever see, also some of the highest serves.
Yes, that's right. I mean, the whole of her game has such variety.
7 all.
With a couple of perhaps ill-conceived shots, just when things look to be turning her way. Oh, yes.
7.
Just dropped it stone dead.
And she was able to take the pace off by brushing across the feathers of the shuttle, making the shuttle spin extra quickly on its way through, and that's why it just died after it had crossed the net.
Pressure on all the time. Zhang Ning stepping up another gear here. Superlative play. Just seems to have too much for her at the moment.
Game point 7.
That reach, as you were saying, looking decisive. Here are 3 game points. Terrific finish to the game. Looking a really class player. Zhang Ning takes the first game.
First game won by
11
Zhang
points
Ning,
to 7.
11-7.
This final rally, using the deceptive drop to gain the advantage.
Second game, love all, play.
Another grueling start. Audina twisted this way and that throughout the rally.
Yes, I think that's the important thing, though, that she is having to do all the chasing. She isn't commanding the rally. She's not the one pushing her opponent from corner to corner. She's just reacting to what Zhang Ning is doing to her.
Right, hasn't she, Zhang, at the moment? Working her opponent over. And when she sees the finish, brutal.
Yeah, she's patient when she has to be, but when she sees those half chances, she leaps in and takes them.
Come on, eh? love.
Well, the idea was right. There was a gap across court if she could have just made the block.
Round the back, forehand, so much pressure on her that when she has to move forward as quickly as that.
Yes, you can see there was almost a little half step after she had played the round the head shot before she actually started moving back to the base position.
Service over.
Is that what she needs to get going? To try and impose her game at the moment, it's all Zhang.
Service over.
Ridiculously easy. She made it look ridiculously easy.
Yes, and in fact it's a very difficult shot to play because she's got her back to the net. She's got to have great spatial awareness to know where the net is, how far across, because she's not watching what's happening.
She's got that sense of command now, hasn't she, Zhang, in everything that she does.
Yes, it's all looking very similar in her confidence as she played in her quarter-final against Camilla Martin. As the match goes on, growing in confidence.
Out.
Oh, just missed. Had to go for it.
6-love.
But the execution not quite what she wanted.
Yes, I think it is right to keep going for these shots because really just keeping the rally going is not going to win her this. But of course we can sit here and criticise because it looks like an unforced error, but she can't afford to hit it a foot inside the line. Her opponent will get it back.
A rather resigned look after she played that shot. You can understand it's exactly what happened in the quarter-final. Camilla Martin, a former world champion, beaten out of sight, rather like this. Put this in perspective, Audina Tiptuan is the #2 player in the world, and she hasn't got a prayer right now.
No, and winner of the last major Grand Prix tournament, the Korean Open.
It's in. She looked back, expecting a call. It didn't come. Must have been very, very close. Far side from us, so you can't be sure.
Well, my instinct was that it was in. It was a good shot, but I mean, really, if you want to know how to play ladies singles, this is just the perfect example. Tactically, technically, she's just on a complete high at the moment.
Just like Martin before her, she's beaten before it's over. And you can understand it. This has been a breathtaking performance from Zhang Ning. Second game, as high standards as you'd ever want to see. it's going to be an all-Chinese final, but Zhang Ning will go in as a very hot favourite after destroying Audina China,
11-7, 11-love.
Well, it's just a delight to watch whenever you see an athlete performing to near perfection. They make it look so easy, but quite frankly, the way she's playing, the way she's moving, her strength of movement, yes, no wonder she's delighted, congratulated by head coach Lee Yongbo himself, twice world champion in men's doubles.
Well, it lasted just 19 minutes against the number 2 player in the world, the number 3 seed. So Zhang Ning will take on Gong Ruina in an all-Chinese women's singles final tomorrow.